Ahoy! Today's video is going to be about the Platinum grade merit system. Platinum merit is an extension to the original merit system, which is now called Golden Insignia. If you are unfamiliar with that, you can find a link in the video's description for a guide. For the rest of the video, I'm going to assume you already know how Golden works. To gain access to Platinum, you must first finish the Golden one. Once that is done, you will be given the option to upgrade to Platinum. Upgrading to it takes 100 merit medals and 20,000 war XP. You also require level 200 to benefit from it, but since you can gain merit medals starting at level 170, you can still progress the points and everything on alt characters or so, but those will not receive the stats until they reach level 200. So the base of Platinum merit is the same as it is for Golden. That means you gain medals for participating in mission wars, you evaluate them, report them, and that gives you XP. However, there are a few differences. One of them is that you cannot gain enough skill points to max out everything in Platinum. You will have to choose which path to follow and allocate your skill points wisely. Now there is a feature to make this easier though. See that mastery memory section up there. Basically what you can do is save one set of skill point allocations and make an active skill with it. Kind of like any other buff you're using, and you have multiple slots to do this. So for example, you can allocate them for full damage and save them for slot 1, then go for full defense for slot 2 and so on. Here's the other significant difference. In Golden Merit, to unlock a skill, all you have to do was get a certain level on the skill before it. This applies to Platinum too, but here you also require materials and time to unlock them. The materials are Chaos Cores and Divine Stones, an increasing number for each new skill in each tree, and the time is anything between a few hours up to around 200 days. And that is for each skill, so if you add it all up for one tree, the result is something over 3 entire years of waiting. And that's only for one tree. You've got 6 of them. Plus several hundred Chaos Cores and Divine Stones. Okay, now bear with me, it's not at all as horrible as it first sounds. See, there is something called a time reducer, which, as the name suggests, reduces the amount of time you have to wait. Their main source is guild treasure, but you can get them from special events as well as from the labyrinth dungeon added with the next update. So you can decrease the roughly 20 years of waiting time to a fraction of that if you're in an active guild. Anyway, once the slots are unlocked, you can just progress it the same way as you did with Golden Merit. There is one final notable difference here. You've got this thing called Special Mastery. It's basically just to introduce some gambling into this system too, because there isn't enough of that in Cabal obviously. So if you click that button to grant Special Mastery and use a bunch of merit medals and war XP, you get the stats randomly chosen from a set of possible stats with a randomly chosen level for each. You can see the list of possible stats and their levels right here. It is possible to get the same in both of them, by the way. However, by default this is not applied anywhere, not even in wars, until you unlock and learn the expanded Special Mastery skill. What's more, you can only get 4 of them, so once again you have to choose, but once again the memory slots I mentioned have these special masteries bound to them too. So there you have it. I believe that's about all there is to know about Platinum Merit. And yeah, it's something that takes incredibly long times to get any real benefit from, but on the long run it's absolutely worth it. And you won't get anywhere if you look at it and say it's impossible. You just gotta start it and keep developing it in the background, and eventually you will notice the difference it makes. Anyway, if you've got any relevant questions, use the comments. Ahoy!